All right, Shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honors unto Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, and Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This will be an update to the Motb. And of course, this is the brother Design One from GMS Atlanta. Back with another edifying video. So I have this article here from the Singularity Hub. And this is from January 11th, 2024. And it says, this graphene-based brain implant can peer deep into the brain from its surface. So once again, there are a lot of brain implants out there that are getting introduced and are being developed by different companies and institutions around the world. And real soon, this technology is going to be pushed to the mainstream and given to people. Okay, now what they're doing too as well, I don't have it pulled up, but they're tightening up on pets being micro C-hipped. Okay, they're testing the micro C-hipping process and getting that streamlined using pets. Okay, if you go to the UK, if you check out recent news on the border, you know what, let me do something real quick. Let me look up, let me see something. All right, let's go to, because I got these implants, right? Medical implant. Okay, this is just going into medical implants. Let's go to Let's go to I got implants, but I want to do is pet implants, right? Let's go to news. Okay. Okay, yeah, see, Google's playing good. Let me see any time the past week. No, let me see. Pet. Bear with me 1 second. So what they're doing is they're getting the process set up for, and it keeps giving me the same. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So I'll just read this from here. CDC rule requires dogs to be micro C-hip for re-entry into U.S. starting August 1st. Yeah, because if you go through the border and you have a pet, they got to have, in order to re-enter the country, they got to have a micro C-hip. Okay? They got to be tagged. And so this is a process that is streamlining the way for that to be done in humans. If you want to get through the border, like you got this immigrant crisis now, where the Biden administration is pushing these migrants through into the country, setting them up, giving them hotels and places to stay, apartments, giving them money. What's going to happen is for that to happen, especially as this war breaks out, it continues on. Okay, well, they're going to have to get these micro C hips, and that's going to come. That's going to come eventually with the mandate of the Motb, which is the micro C hip. But see, this is one thing we have to talk about. They're doing this in pets, okay, cats and dogs. All right. It's also mandatory in certain places for your cat and dog to have a micro C hip. Okay. And this is from July 14, 2024. Okay, and this is through the CDC. Okay. News out of Kentucky. People traveling outside of the U.S. with a dog need the pet to be microchipped on August 1st. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention has a new set of guidelines for all dogs, including service animals, entering the U.S. The dogs must be at least 6 months old, appear healthy, and be micro C hipped. Okay? So, and look, and then on that tag, on that C hip, they're going to have all the dog's contact information in case it gets lost. Okay? Now it says that it's not for tracking or GPS, but they can put that on the C hip if need be. So going back to the previous article that I had up with this one here, they're going to be pushing these brain implants soon, okay? It says finding ways to reduce the invasiveness of brain implants could greatly expand their potential applications. A new device tested in mice that sits on the brain's surface but can still read activity deep within could lead to safer and more effective ways to read neural activity. Okay, so they're testing these things on mice. All right. Let me see here. And this one, it says that they just put everything on the brain surface. Okay. And this is a graphene based implant. Okay. And then if you read down, it says that it hasn't necessarily been ready for humans yet. So they're still testing it out. But there's other brain implants that are being put into humans. So there's going to be all different kinds of implants out there. And it says they're going to, it says a thin, transparent, flexible brain implant sits on the surface of the brain to avoid damaging it, but with the help of AI, it can still infer activity deep below the surface. And they're going to use this AI in conjunction with the implants in order to get the data and the information they need from each individual that gets this. And this is why we understand through the prophecy that this is the Motb. Okay? This is the Motb. When you go into the scriptures, right? When you go into the scriptures, in Revelation, the 13th chapter, what does it say? Starting at the 16th verse. Okay? And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. and that no man might buy or sell save he that had it, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So we're in the time of this prophecy beginning to take shape and manifest itself in real time, in the real world. So it's not sin in all its forms, right? Because if you go into the 17th verse, it says man. How is man going to buy if it's sin? If you have to sin in order to have the Motb, how are you going to buy? If it's big nations and small nations, what does it have to do with the individual person? I mean, they put sanctions on countries all the time. Can't you still buy and sell? You know, and they put tariffs on exports and imports all the time. So what these other Israelite groups have been talking about outside of GMS, saying the Motb is not the micro C hip, then they're false prophets. You know,